with the X Squad. I'm back. But this time it's more of a serious topic and my thoughts and views on a serious topic. And the topic obviously is about what the hell did Donald Trump do? So let me start by saying here, I don't like Donald Trump, but at the same time, it's like he did what he had to do, but I wish he would have got more intelligence and got on board with the Congress on what he should do about this situation. Because at the end of the day, you're not only affecting the situation of lives of Americans, but now you put us at risk of war. But, you know, war is imminent. And, I mean, obviously, it's not putting us at risk for World War III. I know I have problems. Me personally, I have problems saying world. Oh, I actually said it right that time. Oh, anyways, but, you know, it's like World War III is not going to pop off because of the simple fact that Iran and Iraq don't have allies that are serious threats or big, heavy hitters and stuff like that. No one's going to come to their aid when we go and get them, basically. So, as far as us in America, the only thing I'm worried about is them saying, hey, let's hit the red button, up, nuclear bombs, send over here, pow, we're going. That's my only worry. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not really worried about that because at the end of the day, it's a simple fact that if they do that, then they're probably going to have 20, 50, 100 nuclear bombs going right back their way. And that's only from us in America. You know, because also we have allies. But we're not, America is not somebody that they want to mess with. But my main problem is seeing, you know, they call it Black Twitter. My main problem with this is that, you know, Black Twitter, y'all not taking this serious. Like, y'all sitting here making jokes. It's like, it's all fun and games. Like, it's all fun and games until some shit happen. Then some shit pop off. It's all fun and games until he implements the draft. Like, you got a lot of people out here that's like, oh, nigga, I pulled the gun on this the other day. Oh, shit, I got 3 bodies on my record. Yeah, nigga, you know, oh, shit, they're going hummingbird. Get away from me, man. I'm doing a story, bro. But anyways, back to the point. But it's like, a lot of people out here, they be like, man, making jokes about it and stuff like that. You know, a lot of people over here act hard on the streets and stuff like that. You want to act hard on the streets, but then you don't want to go and enlist to go fight the war. You don't want to protect your family. You don't want to protect your loved ones, but you ready to risk it all to go to jail, killing your own people. Like, really think about that. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, you want to act hard, you want to be hard, go enlist. Like, really, go enlist. Like, me personally, okay, I joined. I ain't listened to the Navy. I went. But the only reason why I'm not in there right now is because of the simple fact that, you know, I had problems with my shoulder, which revealed that I have a torn labrum and arthritis in my shoulder, so I got medically separated. But at the end of the day, if the draft was implemented, or if it wasn't, and I had some recruiters knocking on my door saying, hey, we need you to come back. We're going to bypass all the stuff you need to get cleared by MEPS. Nigga, I'm going back. Because you know what? This, you know, it's not only because of the money, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you got to die someday, bro. You're going to die. So why not die doing something that's memorable? Why not die doing, you know, something like fighting for your country type of stuff? You get what I'm saying? But it's like, people are making jokes about this, not realizing that there's a lot of people that are already in the military that's getting sent out over there that might possibly lose their lives. Like, this ain't no joke. Like, you know, it doesn't matter how you look at it, but it's not a joke, dude. Like, people have to really understand this and stop sitting here taking it as a joke. Like, this is real life. Like, a lot of people say, like, hey, you know, well, not a lot of people, but there are black people out there, African Americans, or, you know, Hispanics, black, brown, whatever you want to call them. They say, Why should I fight a war or fight for a country that ain't mine? Or they say, no black person has a purpose in the army or Marines and in the military in general. At the end of the day, that might be true. But at the same time, like, put all politics aside and all that stuff, when but at the end of the day, the bottom line is that you're fighting for your people. You're fighting to protect your family. Because at the end of the day, that's really what it's all about. Because you have, like, if you notice, United States of America, we don't send threats. Like, we don't send threats. We're not, take for example, North Korea, Kim Jong-un, whatever the hell that name is. We're not sitting over sending threats to them. People are constantly threatening us to blow us up, to nuke us, and a whole bunch of stuff. We're not doing that. So at the end of the day, it's like, if you look at all these threats and you say, you know what, you gotta look at something, look at it in a higher level and say, you know what, damn, they really threaten us for no reason, because we don't even try to do no harm. We don't cause no harm to nobody unless it's really meant, except for, other situations like conspiracies, which I'm not going to get into that. But the situations that are amounting now is what I'm speaking about. So, for example, that general, whatever the hell his name, I don't care what his name was, but like, for example, with this guy, he killed a bunch of, Americans. They weren't even soldiers. They were, just regular Americans doing their job at the U.S., embassy, diplomats type stuff. And he went there, killed a bunch of Americans. And he was attacking embassies, United States embassies. And it's like, you didn't think you was going to get something in exchange because you did that? Like, He messing with America, the land of the people, that are land of the free, so-called. But I ain't gonna get to that. But you mess with Americans, and you know that we have a history of just demolishing a whole bunch of shit, dropping bombs on people just because we can. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you didn't think it was gonna be a retaliation. It's just so by chance to happen that we got a dummy in the office who was very impulsive and said, hey, let me hit the switch. Beep. Let me authorize this airstrike over here. Like, think about it. So when you say, like, all this stuff is not a game, dude. Like, it's not. Yeah, sorry about that. If you wonder why I'm in a different shirt now and not my fake Nike outfit shirt, it's because my son didn't, he done put a whole bunch of stuff all on my shirt. Now the shirt is most likely ruined, but it's cool. But anyways, though, the whole thing, like I said, with Donald Trump, it's like, damn. And the crazy thing about it is, see, I live in LA, Los Angeles, California, right? Basically. So now, apparently, there is a plane. I don't know if it's Iran's people. I doubt it is, but they're going up in the skies, spelling out words in the skies, talking about surrender now. I'm like, what the, wait, hold on. What you mean surrender? We ain't surrendering. But at the same time, it's like, why would somebody put that? I wonder who did it. I don't know. But the crazy thing is, like, Iran, the president, or whoever it is, this dude put an $80 million bounty on Donald Trump head. Like, really? You put an $80 million on Donald Trump head, bounty on his head, like, who the hell gonna touch Donald Trump? They got Secret Service, FBI, and a whole bunch of stuff. Like, this stuff is getting crazy now. And so now, the prime minister of Iran, what do you want to call him? He was basically talking about, like, they're not cowards. And you'll know that they did it when they did it, because at that time, they'd come out and say that they did it. And I'm like, you saying that United States of America, because he said acts of the prime minister of Iran said acts of terror. And I'm like, but United States doesn't do acts of terror, and when we do something, we do it because we say we do it. So I'm like, what do you mean? And he was saying, like, it was gonna happen in an open place and stuff like that. And it's like, So basically what you're saying is that you're planning a terrorist attack, basically. That's basically what you're saying. Because it's like, we know you guys aren't going to come over here or even be capable of flying over here thinking you're going to do something. That's the funny thing. But, man, it's starting to get real crazy now, dude. Like, this is crazy. But it's like, you know, you just selling wolf tickets and stuff like that. When you actually do it, we actually try, then do it. But ain't nobody over here. I mean, you know, it's going to be somebody crazy enough to actually attempt to kill Donald Trump for $80 million. But it's like, how do you figure you're going to get $80 million? Like, how do you figure you're going to kill Donald Trump? And then, like take for example, let's say for example, I don't want to get kicked off YouTube. This ain't no hate speech or none of that stuff, but it's like, hypothetically speaking, like if somebody said, hey, you know, let's just say they're a Middle Eastern and they have ties to the Islamic group and stuff like that, right? And they're out here in America, which is a lot of them out here, right? So it's like, what if they sit here and say, hey, you know what? They come up with a plan. Hey, I'm going to try to kill Donald Trump for this $80 million. How the hell do you figure you're going to be successful enough to kill the president and then escape to Iran or whatever to get the money? You get what I'm saying? Or how do you figure if you go kill the president and then you somehow get proof back to Iran, right? And they wire you $80 million or whatever, or they put an offshore account, right? How the hell do you figure you're going to actually make it past 2 days before they find out that you did it? Like, come on, Iran. Come on, dude. Like, really? Why do you feel the need to put an $80 million bounty on his head? Do that yourself. If y'all not cowards like you claim you not, and you sitting over here talking about death to America and a whole bunch of stuff, do that yourself. You don't need to put no $80 million bounty on this guy's head. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I don't like Donald Trump. But it's like, come on now. Let's be serious. You talking about war and a whole bunch of stuff like that. You know, the war is going to happen regardless. As long as Donald Trump is in office, there's some stuff that's going to pop off and we're going to go to war and a whole bunch of stuff. But the thing that I was talking to a coworker about, I was telling him, I was like, see, in this day and age, the soldiers of the military aren't the same as what they used to be back in the day. You know, back in the day, them soldiers was like, they was serious. They took their shit serious. They went in there, did what they had to do, kill. But nowadays, you got a bunch of soldiers that's over here on TikTok, you know, doing wave checks. Like, why you doing? Come on, bro. You sending all these people over there. It's like, man, I sure hope these motherfuckers, I hope they're ready for this. Because, you know, most of them are in between the age of like, what, 18 and like 23. They don't take this stuff serious. I mean, it's a lot of soldiers that take it serious and who gonna go out there and get the job done. But I feel like it's a lot of people in the military nowadays, you know, youngsters from this generation that don't take it serious. They gonna get sent over there and think this stuff is a joke. They gonna think it's a game. Like, this ain't no game. Like, you gotta put your game face on. Like, you know what? I want to stay alive type of stuff. So I'm gonna kill them before they kill me type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, but these people over here, you know, nowadays, it's like they probably gonna be out there doing twerking videos and, you know, and TikToks and a whole bunch of stuff. Like, dude, you are over there to do a job. I mean, obviously you can't shoot nobody unless they shoot at you. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like it's gonna be a lot of them that's gonna be running like, oh, I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die, because you're scared. I mean, but you know, that's normal. You know, but don't run, because then you're gonna make America look weak. You know, all these little youngsters and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like the war about to pop off, dude. I don't know what is gonna happen in the next month or two, but obviously, United States of America are on high alert coming from, but mainly Los Angeles and New York. Outside of military, Los Angeles and New York, they are on high alert because Los Angeles and New York will be the two main targets for a possible attack. Like, you know, I don't know, let's just say if they did you know, press the button, got a nuke. They're aiming at Los Angeles and they're aiming at New York because those are the two main cities. The two main cities, the two main hubs where everything happens at. So it's like, man, I don't know, but the future is grim right now. That's the crazy thing about it. But like I said, man, you gotta die someday. And even like, you know, in the Bible, I don't really believe too much of the stuff that the Bible says, but in the Bible, it pretty much, and I forgot which one it was. It's like the very last thing of the Bible. You know, it pretty much talks about like Armageddon and stuff like that. I can't remember. I don't read the Bible, but I can't remember which one it was. But basically, it was saying like the leader is going to be the Antichrist and lead us until, not using these words, but it's basically saying that it's going to lead us into I don't know what word I'm looking for, but it's going to lead us to the end of time, and it's going to end up coming to a very grim future. You know, it talks about stuff like sounds of thousands of millions of locusts. If you really sit here and depict the story of it, that's basically like, if you put a thing, it's helicopters that sound like locusts and, you know, stuff like that. Like, it's the crazy stuff about it. It's like, damn, you know, I got a son, so it's like, I don't want my, like, it's, you know, it's crazy when you think about people that have kids and they have to grow up, and then they're going to be the ones who have to deal with this. Like, say for example, it is a nuclear fallout, nuclear bombs, like psh, 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 everybody, nuclear war, like crazy, dude. Like, fortunately for us living in America, we have never had to deal with the stuff that Middle East deal with, like bombs coming, boom, 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 bombs. Like, we never had to deal with that. So it's like, what if it really did get like that? You think to yourself, like, what would you do? Like, what would you do? That's a crazy thing. But anyways, I'm going to say that for another day, but that's the end of it. I'm out.